Work World. Yay. Welcome back. Yeah, we had a little bit of a pause. Oh, okay. It doesn't like my fake voice. Hello, everybody. Welcome to our Work World.
Our Work World.
I'm Jim. That's Mark. Kayla's here with us. We also have our guest is Buzz and Joy, and their lovely families here with us as well.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Going to be great talking to them tonight, so we're excited.
And Groupie Carla.
And of course, give it up for Groupie Carla, everybody. Hey, all right.
I'll give the applause for the group.
Very good. So, Jimbo, what have you been doing since I know you got sick, but no one wants to think about that. But
that's all I can think about is that I was just all of a sudden I was at work. I ate lunch and I thought I just ate too much or too fast or something. Felt like crap. Went home, woke up, just wanted to die.
Was it the vid?
No
vid.
No. Well, Carla seems to think so, but I don't think so because we took a COVID test and it came up negative.
But those were over 2 years expired.
When I blew up the thing, it was a pregnancy test.
That's what it looked like.
So I don't know what exactly was going on.
I don't have COVID, but I am pregnant.
Congratulations! Hey, you're gonna have a little brother or sister.
Yay!
So
how is it being pregnant at your age?
We'll talk about that later.
I just can't stand the wet game, and I always have to pee. Just can't stand having to pee all the time. No, with the interest rates going up, work's slowing down. So, had my last hurrah there, and I got a couple days this coming up. But that's people aren't buying houses at the end of the year. No one does this time of year. Yeah. So it's a yearly thing. So, Mark, what have you been up to?
Now, you know what, though? I've been living the bachelor life for 5 days now. The wife's been in Puerto Vallarta. She flies in the day of a hurricane.
So wait,
Category 4.
So what that means is the actress that plays his wife, her contract was up,
and she
negotiation
left
for 5 days.
Dave texts me because Mandy goes with her, and Dave texts me and goes, "The girls fly to get away from us. They fly into a hurricane. They're not trying to fly out." But
that's an option.
Yeah, you can get away from flying. But I've been bachelor all week. It's kind of been nice. I mean, kind of relax. I mean, it's not. Holly is low maintenance. It's not like she's we have kids and families like what we're talking about today. Well, nothing like that.
That's what I was going to say. The worst part about getting sick was when I was over it and gave it to these two.
It's horrible. Exactly. But no, getting ready. Our party countdown is in 5 weeks. Look how excited you are. The party, November 18th, you guys already know. I've already got brand new things we're adding to the Christmas display this year. And we have the band verified with me today. So the band is, in fact, they want us to go see them this weekend. They were like, come on, go see us. So
you haven't even heard them play before?
Yeah, we did. We actually went to my brother twice have heard them play, so.
Now, Steve,
they're not like an accordion band coming out.
Is Steve still in Italy?
The best of the polkas at the Taravori's on the 18th.
Is Steve still in Italy, Mark?
He is still in Italy, yes. So
okay.
He's still there.
His wife's been posting some amazing pictures.
Yeah, that's great. But this was about me. Thanks.
Oh, yeah. Well, isn't it always? The whole show.
We could talk about my brother another time. But anyways, back to what's important, the party, okay? That's what is very important. But no, we're just starting to get ready and plans for that, and trying to just we're doing our family helping families again. So we have a family that we just got in touch with from Casa Grande. So I have to start fundraising for all that to try to raise
give us
money.
that website. That website's still
familyhelpingfamily.net. So,
familyhelpingfamily.net.
Yeah,
You'll hear a lot of that lately.
Because we're starting. So we finally got the family. So now we can actually post what we need and what we're trying to get for everybody. And
awesome,
this is my 11th year. It's me and Holly's 4th year. So
that's my favorite part of this whole thing is that you do that and help people out.
So we're going to see. But hopefully we raise what we need to do for the family this year. But Kayla, you got a lot going on over the last 3 weeks.
Kind of, I guess. I mean, I did 8-Man Jam. It was fun in the sense that, it was nice to get out of the house and go see, my camel family and stuff like that. But it was at the pool outside of Talking Stick Resort because I guess they're getting rid of their showroom there. Which I didn't know that.
Did they have one though? What was the show? What was it though? Is it a technical? I never been there. So
it was just a very small showroom. It had however many seats here and there and whatever, but they're getting rid of it or remodeling it. I don't know. So it was outside. Literally, I asked probably 12 people to go with me, and nobody could go or wanted to go. went through the roster of people and everyone just told me no. So I ended up going by myself, which I'm not the type to do things by myself. Well, I do a lot of things on my own and by myself. So I was like, fine, it'll be whatever. But just not having anybody to enjoy it with, I was very just like, yeah, this is fun.
Remind us again who's headliner there or who?
It was like Lee Bryce, Randy Hauser, one of the guys from Florida Georgia Line. It was just a bunch of different people.
Just one?
Yeah, Florida.
Well, that's why it's called 8-Man Jam, isn't it?
Florida Georgia Line broke up back in like 2020.
I did not know that. Breaking news. Florida Georgia Line has broken
In
up.
2020.
Broke up.
You
like
heard it
4
here
years
last.
ago. Yeah. So they separated. They do their own thing now, and one of them was there. And I mean, it was a good show. It was just you're outside, so you're standing the whole time, and I was just like, all right, I'm done. But it was still fun to go and see how it was outside versus the inside and all that kind of stuff. And then the following week, we actually went to PBR, which is professional bull riding. Our seats were right up on the chute, and every time, like, the camera guy kept coming near us, trying to get us on camera. I will never forget, I think it was the Saturday night show. At some point, Jamie was with me, and we were dancing, and we were just having a good time or whatever. And I turn, and I see this guy, and he's about to put the camera on us, and they changed the song. So it completely went to this, like, slow song. He just looked so devastated, like, damn, that was the shot. That was the shot that I needed. And I was just like, I was cracking up laughing, but we were sitting next to a couple. They were there all weekend with us, and they were the sweetest people. We were watching the football game on Sunday at the same time while watching PBR. I had the game on my phone in the middle of me and this couple.
Which game was that now? Was that the...
That was the Cardinals against the 49ers.
2 weeks ago, yeah.
Another loss.
Shut up.
Yeah. So
Yeah, shut up.
it was a good time. PBR was so much fun because they do their team aspect instead of just the, like, every man for themselves.
Right.
They have their individual teams that go against each other.
Oh, so it's all points.
Yeah.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Well, if I'm really bored, I'll watch it on ESPN or whatever. They have like on the Ocho, ESPN.
It was wild. It was wild
Rodeo.
because I think it was the Saturday show. It was really early into the Saturday one, and one of the riders actually got stepped on. And, you know, you have this massive bull come down on you. That's life-threatening.
Yeah, that's not good.
And he went to the floor. He got stepped on, and his arms were just, like, stuck up in the air.
Eesh.
And, like, the whole arena, no one was saying a damn word. Everyone was just silent because you didn't know. You know, we've seen bull riders, you know, we've lost a couple bull riders in the PBR world to something like that. So it was very traumatizing, kind of.
Well, it takes me back to that movie 8 Seconds with about Lane Frost. Not the best acted movie.
It was George Strait, wasn't it, too?
No, it was about Lane Frost.
What was the one George Strait was in?
That was...
What's traumatizing is seeing Mark toss his cookies on the field. That's traumatizing.
We'll talk about that later.
We're going to get to that.
Yeah, we'll talk about
It
Thanks,
was,
though, Buzz.
'cause
I appreciate it.
his wife even, like, we were right there by the chute, so we were seeing people and personnel coming up and down that whole time, and his wife came out of nowhere from up top, raced down those damn steps. I'm surprised she didn't fall, and they, like, stopped her right there, and she's freaking out. Thankfully, he got up, you know, the sports medicine team got him up, and he walked out and everything, and he was there the next day.
I was just going to
but-
ask, was there any backup? Is he okay?
Yeah, no, he was there the next day. The two that I was sitting next to were staying in the hotel that the riders were staying at. So they saw him in the lobby at, like, the gift shop or the restaurant or whatever. So they actually started talking to him and all that kind of stuff. But I guess
Wow.
the wife was like, we're cutting this. Like, we're done.
Yeah,
we're
well,
over this.
He's okay.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
gotta
Well,
suck.
that's the main thing,
so.
as long as he's okay.
All right, so Buzz, Joy, what have you been up to the last couple weeks?
Hey, we just sort of been
Nothing.
hanging out.
Taking care of my kids, I guess.
There are 42 of them here, so it seems
Right,
like
that's
so
right.
they duplicate every time. So, but short,
We just look at each other and we duplicate.
that's it. They're the most fertile people I've ever met, guys. It's amazing.
Multiply
They can't-
each other.
I can't even. It is it is the truth. But a little backstory: I've known Buzz for quite a few years now, going back to softball and everything else. And we're going to talk tonight to his lovely wife Joy, how they met, good stuff like that, and talk about having a baby at Buzz's age, and
Yay.
and we're gonna have to tell people how
All right.
old you are when we
Now,
come back from the break.
I'll tell you, I'm
so-
sitting here looking at Buzz, and he looks maybe mid-30s.
Don't fill
at
his head. You
most.
know what? I hate when everybody fills his head with that.
Come on, look
crap,
at the
man.
guy. He looks awesome. Holy
Whatever.
crap.
I don't look any worse than Buzz, so I don't want to hear. I don't.
Oh, yeah. Sure, Mark.
You know
We're
what?
gonna
I am
make a
right up
Facebook
there.
poll.
I don't want to hear it. So.
Anyway, all right, we're going to take a little break. We're going to come back. We're going to talk to Buzz and Joy about being parents.
You're hearing the
That
baby
guy.
on. We're going to be
That guy.
talking. So.
All right, back in a few.
Hey, everybody, we're back at our Warp World, and we have our special guest tonight, Joy and Buzz. Say hi, guys.
Hi.
That's it. I have a little backstory on Buzz. I've known Buzz about 25 years now. A long time, just going back softball days, and we've just been friends ever since. And then he married his lovely wife, Joy, and we have been friends ever since. But why don't you guys tell the love story, and then we'll tell you why we're here. But why don't you guys got to tell the love story, how you guys met?
Go ahead, honey.
What do you mean?
I want to hear one side, and then I want to hear the other side, and we're
maybe
going
we
to
should-
compare.
Maybe we
It's
should put them in
very
separate
debating.
rooms.
There's two versions.
Two versions of the story.
Joy, start with yours. We want to hear it. I've heard it, and it's lovely.
Which one? Which one you want to go for?
Well, it depends on if you're drinking or not. If you're drinking or not, I get a totally different story. So I get the not so pleasant version sometimes.
Did
That's
Mark
like a
even
story.
offer you drinks when you arrived?
Yeah, well, I
Yes,
offered
he did.
earlier. See? Thanks, Jim.
He's not drunk yet.
No, I'm getting close though.
Yeah,
It's
give him
all right,
time.
So
No, well, me and Buzz, we actually been married for like 10 years now, this coming December 26. But we've been together total of 12 years because we dated for like 2 years, long distance and stuff like that. And ever since we're here, like, more years to come and counting. So I guess, I mean,
Hey, that's talking about. Now, he said backstory. As far as
backstory,
how we met.
Well, we met online.
everybody
You
does.
know, nowadays, people, they talk and we met online. So that time back 2012, no, 2011.
It's a long time ago. It's been a long
Yeah.
You say
time.
12 years, 2011?
Yeah, so
Okay.
who knows about the yearbook? I don't know. That was like a decade ago. Who
But I
knows,
remember.
right?
Listen, I was playing playing ball when Buzz was just. I met this girl online. I think you guys are gonna be meeting her pretty quick, and we're like, oh, wow, okay. And he's pretty private. He's pretty quiet about his private life. So if we knew we were actually gonna meet a girl, if you're introducing him to softball people, we know you kind of liked her. We were like, all right, this is gonna. Wow, this is crazy. So.
Yeah, he went to the Philippines. Like we started talking around sometime September, and then he actually messaged me, yada yada.
No, you
I guess
messaged
Yada,
he-
yada.
I guess he was mesmerized.
All right, here we go. Let's start.
But
All right.
according to
okay,
his
we're about to get
story-
the party started now.
You messaged me.
No, it's the other way around. But go ahead, honey. Go ahead.
And then after that, I was like, we don't really talk like every single day, I would say, because at that time I was working. I can just only like message him whenever I'm online and everything. Then one time he messaged me, hey, I'm gonna go to the Philippines. So I said, oh my gosh. I said, wait a minute. So he went to the Philippines. He told me he's gonna stay there for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
For the whole 3 weeks he was there, I never showed up.
No shit.
Oh, wow.
Oh no!
Yeah.
You ghosted him?
I
Yes,
ghosted
she
him.
did.
Why? Well, I don't know him. What if he's gonna go ahead and one of the serial killer? Who
I
knows?
told her she could invite her parents, her friends.
Oh, I'm not putting my
whoever.
friends in
Yeah.
the family.
You know,
I know.
breakfast.
This guy. I need all my
I
friends over here to
traveled
meet this
halfway
guy.
around the
you
world
know?
to see this woman, but she says, "No, I'm just going to ghost it." I'm like, really?
Bring your friends, family, all your valuables.
I have like 10 million excuses. I said, oh,
Yes, you did.
I'm working. Oh, I'm kind of busy. Oh, I'm busy with the kids. Yada, yada, yada. And I was like, no, I don't know. Do I really want to meet him? I don't know. Like, I never talked to any, I would say, foreigner guy directly, really talking
So is this so?
conversation.
Can I interrupt really quick? So was Buzz the first American that you were going to actually meet that you weren't just talking to?
Well, there was some other guys here and there, but not really serious. I would say talking constantly, and I don't know him. First of all, it's like, oh, I never see this person. What if he's gonna go ahead and put me in the luggage and throw me out? What if he's one of those? So I just like, no, I don't think so. I wanted to meet this guy. Then I felt bad one day and I was like, hey, like, are you still in the Philippines? You want to have some coffee, whatever? I was like, oh, he called me stranger. Hey, what's up, stranger?
Because you were a stranger.
Well, yeah, you blew him off for 3 weeks.
Okay, so wait, so 3 weeks he's down there. How long did it take you to finally agree to a date? A meetup?
He already went back to.
I was already
he's
back in-
already
Oh,
back
you
there.
already went back.
Yeah,
Wow,
so
okay.
3 weeks already passed by. So it's
Yeah.
almost a month
Yeah, she
after
gets her
action. I
courage
felt
on the fourth
bad.
week, okay?
Yeah, so it's on
Well,
the
now
fourth
that you're
week.
I know
gone.
you're
Yeah.
getting on the plane, but do you want to go have coffee?
Exactly.
And he called me stranger, and I felt bad. Oh, he called me stranger. I guess like, okay, I guess he doesn't want to talk to me anymore. So, and then after that, we actually started talking and everything. And then he called me on the phone one time, and then I was like, oh, he has a sexy voice. So
That's right,
after
baby.
that,
That's-
that was the sign. And I said, oh, okay. So I guess he's cute on the phone. It's like, sometimes you talk to the person and everything. And then after that, we already talked. February, on my birthday. He
So
asked
how
me-
much time has elapsed?
So that was like November. He went back already here. December, January. So on
Okay.
February, he actually we're talking. He asked me, "Hey, what do you want for your birthday?" I said, "Well, maybe it's time to go ahead and meet you." But I don't know if he's gonna be serious to go to the Philippines again after I ghost him.
Right, right.
So
Yeah.
so after that, he actually February 14, he asked for my address because she sent me, being gentleman, he sent me some flowers.
Aw.
There's this huge box in the house when I came home from my work. I thought it was a freaking dead person inside.
Please see if you fit
Seriously,
in this.
I thought I was one of the sign. I said, oh no.
I'll see you tonight, baby.
Right.
Here's the-
I thought that was the bad. I said, "Oh, this is not a good thing." I look like, oh my god, it looks like a dead person inside that thing.
What did he send you? A palm tree?
No, he sent me like flower and bears and stuff like that. So, and then one
Nice
time-
beer and whatever.
Right?
We're gonna have fun tonight, honey.
Was it a bear or a beer? I'm sorry.
It's a bear.
Bear.
Oh, bear!
Oh,
Bear
Oh,
and
I'm thinking you're
flower.
sending. I'm like you're sent her beer.
That's
No.
kind of what I thought. Flowers and a teddy bear or something like
Take
that.
Yeah, a
these
flower
pills
and
and
a
a beer, and I'll
teddy
be there
bear.
at 8.
No.
And my mom, the day before my time off for like 3 weeks for my birthday, because I have so many PTOs that time.
You get 3 weeks off at your birthday?
Yeah, because I have like so much PTO
That's
that
awesome.
I have to
Oh,
use.
okay.
So
Oh,
my
I'm like just in the Philippines.
Yeah.
They give you 3
yeah,
weeks
so
off.
my boss,
Guess where I'm going.
they told me, hey, take a time off, whatever. So I said, okay, I'm going to go ahead and take the time off. Then my mom woke me up the day before I actually going to take my vacation. He showed up in my house, and there you go.
By
He's there.
surprise. She missed the surprise part. She wasn't expecting me.
I wasn't expecting him because the 2 days before I saw him, I was trying to message him. He never messaged me back. And I said, oh, I guess he actually dumped me because I never showed up. I guess he's actually trying to go and like, hey, this is what you get,
Yeah,
for not
screw
showing
you.
up.
Hey,
I was
yeah,
like,
it's
you-
goodbye,
this is what you get.
deuces.
Yeah, deuces out. No show.
Yeah, no show.
No show.
Dead.
Casper. Come on.
then
I was a Casper. I was a Casper. I was
all
a
right, so
friendly ghost.
you're at the beginning of your 3-week PTO.
Yep.
Romeo shows up here.
Romeo showed up.
Sexy voice. That's
And then there you go. And then it was like,
So how much time out of that 3 weeks? How much time do you think you spent with him?
in the Philippines?
Well, like that 3 weeks, he shows up at your door. Did you spend every day, every other day?
He
once,
actually,
once, twice.
we actually like.
He moved in.
There you go. Move in. We're done.
I
We're
really
good
don't
with
have a place
this
to stay.
He actually he was there the whole entire time because he asked me what's the day of my PTO time.
Okay.
So he already planned it and everything, but he didn't actually tell me that he's actually going to the Philippines to meet me. So he was just like, surprise, here I am, like that. So yeah.
All right. So you guys spend whatever time, 3 weeks together, and then
Yeah.
he leaves. What happens at that point?
I cry. Of
Oh.
course. It's sad. That's the only thing when you're having like a long distance relationship. Like leaving the person behind is kind of like,
Sure.
it's really hard. And then you have to wait. I have to wait until he will arrive here in the US, and we talk again. We Skype every day.
Aw.
Oh,
And
okay.
because the time difference is like 15 hours plus
Oh, wow.
in the Philippines, so during morning time here, it's like late at night there, something around like 1 o'clock in the morning. So I have to go ahead and like message him, and I have to go ahead and wake up before he goes to bed so that we can still talk after that. So it's
okay.
kind of like hard, but I think if you have really like work for your relationship, even if it's a long distance, and you have like trust to each other, then I guess it's gonna work. I mean, we are
I
here.
guess.
All right,
I'm doing
so-
my best here.
So we got a 3-week meeting. He leaves, comes back to the U.S. That starts a 2-year courtship of mostly online Skype, video conference, whatever.
No, he goes to the Philippines twice a year.
Okay, so
Because
he goes-
every November he goes to Hawaii, and Hawaii to Philippines.
Hawaii,
He
right.
plays
It's always
softball
in
in
between our
Hawaii.
season. Yeah, it's always in
Yeah,
between
he
our
plays
season.
softball.
It's always
Oh,
the
okay.
winter season. He takes it. So yeah.
Yeah.
all right, so you see him twice a year over that 2 years,
Mm-hmm.
and so he's there on apparently a softball tournament or whatever. And Buzz, why don't you tell us what happens?
Oh, you really don't.
You better
want me to
get it
tell.
right.
It's-
You better get it right.
Buzz, why don't you tell us what she wants us to hear?
You better set it right.
Well, wait. Let me first. Okay, because apparently there's differing stories here. Buzz, you got anything to add, correct, subtract from that?
Her story was pretty close as far as.
Except we met
Pretty
in New
close.
Jersey, and
My name's actually Frank.
Exactly.
Oh, I think this is a really cool that you flew down there for her birthday and whatever.
Yeah, I flew down. I wanted to, make sure she is who she is. I mean, that was the biggest thing. It's just like, we've had this good conversation going on for some time now. And so yeah, I was, the one thing that I really loved about my wife is her smile.
Oh,
oh my, are we on the dating game? What the hell?
know,
are we
you
on?
shut
Oh
up.
my God. I think I'm going to throw up in my mouth or something. I know what the hell's
needs to
going
take
on
notes
here.
here?
Dear Lord.
yeah, no kidding.
Well, backing it up a little bit, before the first date, whatever, because I had already scheduled I was going to go to the Philippines, and I was about dating, and I told him, dating.
Oh, he was actually he was talking to another girl.
You
Yes, I was.
ghosted him.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
yes, I did.
So in case she was ghosting, I had to have
A
backup
backup.
plan. Exactly.
You don't travel all that way and not have a backup plan.
Exactly.
So he has another backup person besides me that time. So,
Mm-hmm.
but he told me after I talked to him after that ghosting time.
Hey, the other girl ghosted me. What are you doing?
Hey, are you available? What are you doing?
You up?
You up?
Right.
No, you're not, because it's like completely different time
funny,
over there.
You cool?
Yeah.
You good?
You good?
So, did you originally go to the Philippines just to see her, or did you actually have like a plan and it was like?
I had a
this-
plan.
Okay.
I had a plan. There's a couple guys I work with that go to the Philippines like every couple years, whatnot. One of the guys is from the Philippines, and there's another guy that I work with that goes there on a regular basis. And so, they were telling me about their adventures, going here, there, and whatever. I'm like, oh, okay, that sounds pretty cool. And so I'm like, maybe I ought to, try that. And so, long
all-
story short.
It all
I
fell
just-
together.
I'm just gonna go ahead and try that, and then it's like go for Google.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Female in the Philippines,
Oh no.
Got to set up something for my trip.
right? What do you do?
So what I did, is in retrospect, I was like, okay, well, let me plan this out. So what I did, I actually went online and, went to some of the Filipino websites, whatever, and even some of the dating websites, and like, okay.
I wasn't in the dating website.
I know. I said
Oh,
I looked
okay.
at it. I didn't say I did it all.
You were on the bus page. You
Yes, I
am. You drove by the bus stop. I'm Joy.
Oh no. The bus stop.
No, I meant that, like the
Joy's
picture on
pretty
the
smile
bus
goes
stop.
by on the side of a bus or something. Is that what you're saying?
Actually, we did tell that story before. They said, one couple asked us, how did we meet? And you said, through UNICEF.
Yes, we make a joke. What was this? And then it was like, hey, how do you guys met? Well, actually, he saw me on the TV.
And she would write
I
me
was
letters.
like, I was like,
I sent my
biting.
$10 a month.
Oh no!
I sent him some free T-shirts. You know.
Oh no!
He saw me biting the bones and everything. I was like, oh, let me go ahead and send her money. You know, there you go, $10, and
There
I'll
you
send
go.
you a free T-shirt. This
Do you have that number, by the way?
The person is actually literally, really? I was like, oh no, it was just a joke.
Just
All right.
joking.
Okay. So we do the thing. You guys talk and Skype for 2 years. Let's. When did we decide to make this a permanent thing? Tell us that story.
How did we decide to make it permanent?
The Sarah McLaughlin will do that to you.
The time is clicking.
Yes, exactly.
I'm getting old.
Well, actually, over the 2-year period, you learn each other. I mean, the ins
Oh
and
God,
outs.
here we go.
Oh, all right. If you can't hear Marcus because his mic is turned
I am
down.
interested in this.
Yeah,
Okay.
shut
All
up.
right,
I am
okay,
not on
okay.
my phone for the first time ever.
Well, the thing that really bothered me about the whole situation is that we should have been on the TLC channel, the 90 Day Fiance.
Why I'm
We
intrigued.
officially started that, okay? Because
No, it was actually the TLC, the 90 Day Fiance Visa, was aired right after
right after he came.
Really?
I came in here.
And we knew
yes.
everything that they knew from, A to Z as far as script wise. Oh, they went through this, they went through that. They had filed for the visa, they had to blah, blah, blah. They get denied, they this, and it's just.
I
yeah.
applied for like tourist visa so I can come and visit him, but I got
Okay.
denied. So
Oh, so you hadn't come to the States in
No.
that whole 2
No,
years?
the first plan was to try to get her to come on a tourist visa.
yeah,
Okay.
to come
Just to
by.
spend some time here in the U.S., whatever, and see
Sure.
how things work.
Sure.
But because her country probably is looked at as Mexico overseas, they said no.
Yeah, if you don't have like kind of like they wanted to have a reason that you're coming back.
Yes, you have to have a reason.
Well,
Right.
and I hate to
Work
say,
visa
you
or
have the
something.
money to spend in their country, and now she's leaving.
Yeah.
If she goes to you, you ain't coming back there anymore and spending money. That's what third world countries kind of think that way when it comes to tourism and shit like that. That's why they deny a lot of visas. It's really what they do.
It's actually it's hard to go and come here in the U.S., especially for a tourist visa, especially if you don't have a reason. They wanted to go ahead and see a reason of you coming back. Like for example,
Right.
if you have a business,
You have a home,
house,
or
or anything that you reason to go back to your own country, then they will go ahead and give you probably a visa or something. But if they see that you don't have any really like reason, I guess she's not gonna go ahead and come back,
Risk,
or
red flag.
something, yinking. So no,
Gotcha.
it's a
Okay.
denied. So.
All right.
I told him, it's like, hey, I'm sorry, I got denied.
So she got denied. So we went to option B, which was the K1 visa.
Actually, I didn't know about that K1 visa.
K1 visa.
He sent me an email. He said, look at your email. I
This
said,
is your
Wait,
new
wait, wait.
this is your new name and social security number.
Please define K1 visa.
Okay, the K1 visa is when you petition, you tell the government that you have a fiance abroad and that you want to bring them to United States.
Did you propose to me?
No, not at that time.
The
You're still in
K1
trial.
visa.
Yeah,
The
Just get your butt over
email.
here.
If you didn't think that was the romantic gesture, I don't know what
this
you
was
think
such a
you're gonna
loving
get, okay?
story until I heard an email with a K1 visa attached to it.
I guess we can do this. I mean,
This is my proposal.
My movie plans just went to shit from now. Hallmark, I'll get back to you.
Right.
And so, and you guys probably may know by now, if you haven't seen an episode of 90 Day Fiance, it's become pretty popular. And it's fairly easy to get the K1 visa because it tells the states that they got 90 days. If you don't, decide to get hitched or if it doesn't work out, bye, see you later, leave the country.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You
So
gotta,
again, just to make sure I've got this right. So the K1 visa gives them 90 days to come here, and either at the end of it you're married or you're
Yes.
Or they
Okay.
have to go back.
hmm
yeah.
clearly this man has never seen a day of 90 Day
I've
or
not seen
episode.
one episode of
Oh,
it.
you.
Okay,
missed
no, I'm writing my Hallmark movie here, and I'm trying to work around this.
There's 10 seasons of 90 Day Fiance at home.
Yeah, I guess I'll do some research.
90 Day Fiance. Send us a check. We'll do
I
this
know.
every week for
Not
you.
sponsored.
All right, so she comes. She's here for 90 days.
Yes.
Continue.
On like was it day 89? You were like, okay, let's do this.
Are we
was it,
doing
like,
this, or
day
do I
12?
gotta? Yeah. how-
Yeah, pretty much actually.
Yeah,
like
we went
like
down to
few
last-
days before the
yeah,
visa expires.
Because we
Then we got married.
Yeah, we want
Yeah.
to make sure. And then she was really getting upset at me because when we would go to ball games or we'd be out, whatever, I didn't introduce her as my fiance.
Right.
No, that time. Yeah.
Well, that's because you're hanging out with Mark.
That's right.
Yes.
Well, most of the time this is Joy.
Yes, you know that. I was like, okay.
So he really was at the first,
Well-
probably first month and a half, 2 months. I mean, that's about what it
You know,
was.
if he would have said the word fiance, you would have been, don't do it. Run.
No, actually,
that's true,
No,
but-
we're already married when you actually took me to.
Yeah,
the
I
ball
thought you were.
game.
I thought you were already married
Yeah,
after.
we
Actually,
are
okay.
actually,
married.
actually, you guys are right. I mean, well, it was both.
But I
We
think
were
it was like
fiancé
it
and
wasn't
then we
even
got
like
married.
right the first. It was like a month later you finally said you were married, and we're like, "What the hell
All
are
right,
you
well,
talking about?"
smart move, get married before you
Yeah,
introduce her to Mark.
because we already married. We already married like right after I met you guys already on the very, very first time.
So we just did a courthouse thing, Vegas thing.
Yeah,
What-
no,
what-
We
we
did the courthouse thing.
yeah, we
Courthouse,
went to the
okay.
courthouse, but he
Yeah.
was like at the beginning he was planning to go to Vegas and then just there you go.
That's even more wrong. A K9 in Vegas.
K1.
A K1 in Vegas. That's awesome.
A
man.
dog
K9
wedding?
in Vegas.
Now
Dog in
that's my
Vegas.
kind of partying, Buzz. That's what. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Let's go drive.
I'm still liking this story.
It didn't turn into Hallmark
All right.
anymore, though.
So we're 90 days. So we're 11 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
You get married.
Mm-hmm.
So do you have kids from previous marriage, Joy?
Yeah,
Or-
no, I I wasn't married before, but I have 2 kids from.
Let me
different-
take it from here, Jim.
Oh yeah.
Let me take it
no,
from
Wait,
here.
wait.
Okay?
Before we get into this dirty rabbit hole, Joy, when you came into the States, what was the culture shock like? Had you seen stuff on like TV before, so you kind of had an idea, or was it completely like, what the hell is this place and why am I here?
It's a lot of things that's different that we do in the Philippines, especially like, using microwaves. I mean, we don't have those kind of stuff. And then the lifestyle here are totally different than we have in the Philippines. I mean, I don't really have a car in my country. I was like, use public transportation, and here we have a car.
Yeah.
And the house is different that like it's different. Like, and I told him, it's like, you know what? I feel like America is a very stressful place.
no kidding.
It is. There's
It
no
is
doubt.
stressful, but I was
We'd
like,
much rather be in your country, man.
I mean, I feel like 24 hours is not enough
Yeah.
for one day.
Really?
I was like,
Okay.
everything's like on the go, 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 go. It's like, chill, hold on. Can you relax for a second? I was like, okay, chill out. So, I mean, he took me one time to, what's that, Oktoberfest?
Yes, that's going on this week, actually.
He took me to Oktoberfest, and this is my first time seeing a lot of, like, literally
It's a
foreigners.
culture shock.
As me, because now here in the U.S., I'm the foreigner. But,
Sure.
from my country, Americans are the foreigners. Now here coming in here, it's like, oh my God, this is so different. I was like, it was really like, it's different. I feel like giving me like a little bit stomach ache or anything. I was like, I
Yeah.
don't know
Like
what
a
to
panic
feel.
attack.
Panic attack. I don't know what to feel. So I kind of like, hey, come stay with me. It's like, I don't know what to
Hanging
do.
on to
Like, hey, hold on. It's like, so it's different. Like a lot of things that actually until right now, I'm still like learning a lot of stuff. So
Yeah. So Buzz, flip that question onto you. When you went there for the first time, what was one thing that you were like, what? You don't have this? Like, what was that one thing?
Well, it was a few things. Because here in the States, we're so conditioned to live the lifestyle that we do. When she was telling me how she was living in the Philippines, she was saying, no, we don't have a microwave. We don't have a refrigerator, what have you. I'm like, what are you talking about? You need those things. Those are essentials. And come to find out, in other countries, especially third world countries, that's not essential because what they do is they buy their foods fresh from the market. and they cook it and they prepare it right there, and everybody eats everything that day. So you're really not putting away
Right.
anything.
That makes
Oh, wow,
yeah.
okay.
I could
Yeah.
never.
I never.
I could never.
The thing is, like, well, some family household they have like fridge, right? Because that time I was like a single mom. I have my 2 kids, my siblings with me, and everything. So I cannot really afford to go and
Right.
buy a refrigerator and everything. Plus, like he said, like we go to the market like 3 times, pretty much 3 times a day,
Right.
like breakfast, lunch, dinner. You go ahead and go to the store and buy it
Oh wow.
Right.
fresh from the market. Then you cook
prepare
it,
Mhm.
you prepare it, family will eat it, and then after that, okay, let's go ahead and think about what's the dinner for, dinner portion. We'll go to the store and then buy it and then cook it.
Wow.
I probably should do that because I'm very terrible that I go to the grocery store and I'm like, I want this and I want this and I want this. All my food goes bad because I'm like, I don't want that anymore. I'm like, I have a bag of pretzels sitting there that I'm like, I should have ate those
Yeah,
already.
we now have a rule that she'll bring in a treat or whatever, and if it's sitting there longer than 5 days, then I get to eat it.
I had to apologize actually to my wife because I told her that she needed to have a refrigerator and a microwave.
Oh,
And so it took me a step back, like, hey, wait a minute, learn how to live and let people live as far as the way they do, and don't bring my, biases or things I think this is what you need or whatever. So it was a big humbling.
He's
lesson
good looking
that I
and
learned.
thoughtful, guys. That's what
Wow.
sucks about. He's a deep guy. We love Bud.
A thoughtful person. Imagine that.
Sorry.
How you been friends with him for 25
Sorry.
years?
Sorry.
I question you two at 40 years.
Yeah, I feel your pain,
But
Buzz,
when we
I really
come
do.
back, I get to dig into why I got here.
right, yeah,
All
so-
the fun
We're ready
stuff.
for that.
All the fun stuff's over, guys. We're
gonna
getting
be
into
ready.
my question.
All right, the kids got to leave the room now.
All right, we'll be back in a few.
Okay, we're back, and now that we're done with all this schmoopy stuff and love stories and all that crap, we're fast forwarding this story 9 years. You're
9
married,
years.
all right? 9 years. You're
Yay!
you're 55.
He is ARP.
You're 55. I
Does
remember.
not look a day over 35. by
I
the way.
remember thinking he was joking. We're at a softball field, and he's like, "Yeah, in his quiet voice." And it would be why he's running out to the offsuit. So I'd only get pictures of these in between innings, because I'd hear a little bit of it, then he'd run out to the outfield and he'd come back. So he'd be like, I'm thinking of getting Joy pregnant. And then he's running out to the outfield. And then the next he'd be like, what the fuck you talking about? And he'll fucking run back out to the outfield. So, I was slowly getting in between innings that he's thinking of knocking her up. And I'm like, are you out of your fucking mind? That's what I'm like. Are you kidding me? I'm like, you're old. You're flat out. She's even told me you're old. I've seen,
Yes.
she even tells me.
He's
So
AARP.
He's telling me. Yes,
He has AARP card.
I don't
Hey,
think Toys R Us has an
You
ARP discount.
there's a discount for the restaurant, matinee time for the movie theater.
Okay, honey, but who wears the diapers?
You do.
You do. Thank you. She wears the diapers.
you will be soon.
Right?
So, anyways, you decide to have a beautiful. But I'm not even going to go there yet. Tell me how old your kids are, Buzz. Your other kids.
Yeah, let's get a total number of kids. You have 5 kids.
It's 5 total now. Yes.
5
So,
total,
how
okay.
old are your 2 oldest?
My 2 oldest, let's see, 32 and no, Amber's now what?
30. Yeah, she's in 32. 32 to 33, like that.
Yeah, I think she's 33, and Alexis is 29 going on 30.
Okay, and one of these young ladies has your grandkid, right?
Yep, he's
Yes.
a grandpa.
And
Not
how
1 but 2.
old are your grandkids?
Let's see,
11?
11.
Yeah, 11. No, you have 3 grandkids.
Yeah, 3. I'm sorry, 3. Yes, that is correct.
I have, see, that's what happened when you're old. I have to
this-
memorize
okay.
things
Forgetting
for
It's
you.
starting already, guys.
Maybe now he is 55 because he can't remember exactly how many kids he has.
There's the sign.
So
There's the sign.
did you talk about this prior, or was this like 2 years ago? I want to have a kid. Or was this talked about when you were in the Philippines?
This was talked about a long time ago, Mark.
But did you really think it was serious, though? I would have been like,
No, it was a serious
Whatever.
conversation. It's like, and she kept.
Yeah.
for the 10 years, she kept begging me. I'm like, no, let's see.
Yeah, he's the one who said no.
Yeah, I've been saying no for a good 10 years.
Right, so because I'm not joking about the softball thing, because he'd been telling me prior, and we're not having no more kids. We're no way. I know she
Yeah.
wants them, but we're not doing this. And then he's like, I'm getting her pregnant.
Of course, you got to tell you.
Catching
guys.
the ball. Yay, she's pregnant.
I can't play next week.
She's giving birth.
Well, she gave me the cutoff age.
Yes, I said that if I'm not going to get pregnant by the 35, then we're done.
I'm going
my
back
shop,
to-
My
Really?
shop are over. My
Yeah.
shop is
She
over. That's
closing
what I
shop.
told him. Yeah.
Closing shop.
Yep.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't have divorced him.
I'm not going to go in and divorce him.
No,
I
she's
just-
talking about kids, as far as kids.
I would have taken that chance.
Yeah, you would have.
God.
I would have taken it. Okay, but anyway. So anyway, you're 55.
Yeah.
You
56.
physically applaud you. Good job, man. I mean, that's
Yeah.
great. Good job. The 2 times you had sex for the year, fantastic. Way to go. You guys, so I'm happy for
6
you.
seconds.
Right, the 6 seconds. You did what you needed to do.
Wow.
I didn't even sell you out there. It was your own wife.
I know, we're not talking about Mark time. Okay?
Exactly. Oh, I'm half that. I'm half that. So what did
Just
they?
close your eyes and
You
then,
managed
we're
to take your testosterone, do this wonderful deed, and have this gorgeous baby
He is adorable.
at
He is
50,
more quiet than Mark is.
55 years old.
Who isn't more quiet than Marcus?
done. Nobody.
What is your? I need to ask you. What was your thought process when you were like, okay, we're doing this. I'm in. Let's do this."
Okay. Here's the thought process. After, 10 years of, honey, can we have a baby? Honey, can we have a baby? Honey, can we have a baby?
Oh, you're sick of me?
You're
You're tired of me?
That was a total different conversation, though. That's
Right?
But I know that was the pinnacle for her as far as in our relationship, was to have that baby. She wanted to see us as far as made together. And as far as she's like, when you're gone, I want to have that baby to see you. And
This
so-
is so sweet.
which is
Are
gonna
you
be
listening,
which
Mark?
is gonna be sooner than later, for God's sakes. I mean, if we're putting it all on the line, it's gonna be sooner than later.
So I couldn't deny it. I mean, it's just like, okay, you got me there, honey. Okay.
You know, he's older. I mean,
Yeah.
we're like, 18 years apart?
This could
I'm
be
loving every second of this. So you wanted to make your wife happy.
this could be the grossest show we've ever had. I'm not happy. I'm just gonna tell you, I'm not happy. You can
I am
edit all of this.
lo-
Is what you can do. You
Buzz-
edit all this.
Yeah, Buzz did everything to get Joy here, where Mark will send Holly on a
Yeah.
On a plane.
line to anywhere.
It's just a little different in our marriages, okay? It's just a little difference. That's all it is.
Oh, trust me, he will go ahead and send me back to the Philippines.
No, the going joke we always
Hey, what's our podcast? Come on, are we having the parade?
Yeah, we forgot to mention at the beginning of the show, we are outside. We're around the fire pit with no fire, but we're outside just enjoying the beautiful weather we finally have. And we got some people honking there.
They do that. It started.
Yeah, that's their thing.
This is what people
Give
do
me some
when
candy.
it goes below 30 degrees, 60
That's
degrees.
right.
But
All right, so back to the wonderful story here. Buzz has
wait
decided,
a sec. No, there's got to be more than this. I'm wonderful. I do everything for my wife. There's got to be there's something that you had to be. What the fuck am I doing? What am you do know you're going to be 74 when he graduates high school.
Well, he actually kind of asked. Well, he asked me, "Are you sure? Are you
Well,
sure?"
of course he's hoping you'll say no, for God's sake.
Oh,
That's
no,
what
I
he's
would not
hoping.
say
I'm
no.
not sure. Dear God.
Oh, you guys, you should see the look on Mark's face right now.
I'm
This
just
is-
amazed.
Mark is
Mark.
having an aneurysm over
Yeah.
here.
Mark,
This
this
is
is what you
wonderful.
call instant retirement plan, right?
Well, for
Not
you,
for
he's
me.
going to be working
Yes,
till he's
we'll be both
97
retired.
years old.
We'd be both at home, Mark, so we don't have a problem. We have a strategy, okay?
Oh.
Yes, we do.
Oh, I believe you have a strategy. There had to be a time in this whole process that you went, oh, shit. There just had to be.
Yeah, remember that part where he said he told Mark as he ran away? That's when he said, "Oh shit."
Was there not a part where you're thinking, you didn't have one negative thought that popped into your head?
Be honest.
Yes, be honest.
No,
I
I know. It's not
exactly.
about being negative. It's about you know,
Reality.
It's about reality. Looking at your future, like, okay, do we want to do this again? And then what are the pieces into this?
Mark, at the age of 90, he's still working.
I know he will. So will I. I'll be right next to him. We'll be greeting Walmart people. How you doing? I'm Buzz. You'll look better than me, of course. That's how it's going to be.
Welcome to Walmart.
Boy, you look 70. You look 109.
But seriously, the biggest thing that really, I guess, triggered me to like, okay, maybe we could do this is that if you guys ever know, there's a big difference between Planned Parenthood and unplanned parenthood.
Yes.
Most of us, when we have our kids, it's unplanned parenthood. And therefore, we don't get to spend that quality time. We don't get to do this. We don't get to do that. We don't get to do a lot of things that we wanted to do. This little guy, he's giving me the opportunity to do it right the correct way as far as Planned Parenthood. And to have that time, that special time as a family that I didn't get to do when I was younger.
I need a tissue.
Oh, dear God, will you shut up?
No,
already?
shut up, Mark.
My God.
All right, man, I'm loving every second of this story.
Hallmark's
This is awesome.
right there. They're asking for us to release right now. We have to sign the release of the movie. It's
This is
pissing me
awesome.
off. I'm playing the mean uncle, apparently.
Well, listen to Uncle Mark, okay?
Don't worry, kid. We'll be partying. We're fine, me and
That's
you.
right.
So
gotta learn.
I like that. So you decide, okay, now I can plan this. Now I can do this right.
Right.
And
And another factor is that we have kids that are older. Like her son, he's 17. Awesome kid. Daughter, she's 14 going on 15. Awesome daughter. And we raise this child as a family.
nice.
Yeah.
Not just me and her. It's us. And so that's what made the difference.
Wow.
That's so. That is really cool, man. I have so much respect for you. I mean, I had one kid, and boy, I hope I did a good.
Oh, dear God.
I hope I did
really?
a good enough job with the one, but you're on 5. You got 3 living with you apparently, and taking on a little one at your age. Man, mad respect for you. That's huge.
Me, I just don't get it. I mean, it's not really ringing a bell anywhere. Yeah, that story did not ring a bell at all.
But the coolest thing is when you wake up in the morning and this little guy is just smiling at you.
Oh, my God.
That is the
You're
coolest
gonna have to
thing.
give in. You're
Dear
gonna have to
God.
give
No,
in
Mark-
to those
Mark will never-
feelings, Grinchy.
Mark will
Hey,
never.
Joy,
give in.
why don't you leave the baby with Buzz? We'll go drink and I'll get your ass home. We'll go have fun, okay? We'll have a good
I
He
want
does
Buzz-
actually watch the baby when I'm at work.
Oh, don't make him any more better than everybody.
No,
No.
seriously. He acts because I'm.
He's
like,
good
on-
looking. He's sentimental. He likes
I'm on
walks on the
training
beach.
right now, so every time I have to go in and do an on-site training, and he watched the baby. So
That's it. Hey,
while
Buzz-
working at
Buzz,
the same
you know,
time.
and
Imagine what a dad's supposed to do. Watch the baby.
Buzz, might I say that you have a great radio voice, and there might be an opening for on Our
Yeah.
World soon.
Right. Dear Lord. You have it in your backyard, which is nicer than mine, by the way. So it really is. So, bunch of horseshit.
All right, so how old is the little guy, by the way?
He 1 year old and 2 months. 1 year and 2.
That makes Buzz 56 in 3 months. If you're doing the math at home, okay. If you're doing the math at home, that's
Thanks,
how
Mark,
old.
for the math.
That's I'm getting you back. I don't care. You're wonderful
All
right now. I
so
can do
let's
something.
reality here. So you are 56, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so and he's 1. So let's go 17 years from now. I can't do math that easy, but you're in your 60s.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have plans for your retirement, or are you set? What's your status? What do you?
Well, the thing is just, if you enjoy your work and everything, it's not like work.
Sure.
And you have flexibility to do this or to do that, which fortunately I do. It doesn't make it as hard as it sounds.
Do you mind me asking? What are you doing? I can edit if you need me to.
No, I'm in IT as far as I work for Apple.
Okay. All right. Very cool. Very cool.
And so, and I have a hybrid type of schedule where, part-time I may go into office or I may be home. Depends on what's going on.
Okay. And so you can work past 65 and not care
Right.
because you enjoy your work. And
Right.
that's always cool. That's the best job to have is when you
Can
don't
we
think
put
it
2 and
work.
2 together? He has to work past 65. He's got a new baby.
Well, no, he's got around 65. That's 10 years from now. The kid's 11 years old.
Yeah, not necessarily, Mark, because I can collect as far as my Social Security,
Oh, I know. You're
my pension.
The taxes.
You guys totally ruined my
401.
segment, and I hate all you guys. You ruined my segment, and I hate you all.
You are gonna win this
I
episode.
hate you all.
I just think
I still have one more segment where your friends are ratting you out, so it's good. So
smart man with a plan, gorgeous kid, beautiful family. Man, I am impressed.
dear Lord,
So we really planned it. So
you're never invited back to this house. By the way.
You are invited under my.
Yeah.
Oh, now all of a sudden you want to go to the places you want to do.
You could be our +3 anytime, +5 anytime.
Get out of my house.
All of you.
It's not even my house. Get out of Holly's house.
So, all right, so we've had some fun. Buzz, Joy, you guys want to add anything to cap off the story?
Yeah, why don't you say you're going on a second honeymoon
No,
or whatever the hell you're
I
doing?
mean, Mark, just go ahead and spread your life there.
It-
Go have some baby.
seriously, it's not as bad as it seems to be.
listen, I don't think it's bad. Don't take me as this bad guy.
You're a horrible person.
No, it's
no,
beautiful.
I'm
Your
just-
family, I
I'm
envy.
just-
It's a great family. I
No,
mean,
I'm just saying that I'm seeing, and I don't know if you've seen the trend where you're seeing a lot of older guys, gentlemen, in their 50s having kids.
No, I've seen none. You. Seriously.
I've seen a
No,
lot
people
more.
are.
Is there
are
a club?
Waiting, people are waiting later in life.
Ask
Is there
Janet
like
Jackson.
an over 50 guys dad club?
Well, I don't
Really?
know, but I know somebody who's like, I think 70, and he had
As
a
a matter
baby.
of fact, yeah, because
I looked it up today. The oldest guy to have a baby was 92.
92.
Man, for whatever stupid my trivia brain, someone had a baby at 70.
Mick Jagger's going to
Yeah.
beat that, though.
Yeah.
Didn't,
Mick Jagger's
Hugh
going to be
Hefner have
104.
a baby at like
No,
120?
92.
Was
I
it Robert
thought
De
so,
Niro
too.
or Al Pacino? One of those guys.
83, Pacino at 83. I
Pacino?
looked that
Yeah.
up. So, all right.
Yeah.
So, our guys, it's a very. That's why I brought them on. They're good people. I've met his mother. They're wonderful. His whole family.
Oh, I'd
is
love to meet
wonderful.
your mom. Bring your mom next time. That'd be fun.
They're fantastic people. We walked into the wrong house. They're basically like, "What the fuck is this white boy doing here?" I was like, "All right, Ron." It's like the record scratch. I'm like, "Oh, sorry, I'm in the wrong house. All right, I'm just gonna go." I got that, and then fucking Buzz is like, "Did you go into my fucking house?"
All right, yeah, any last words on this before Mark starts his
Oh yeah, we
debauchery?
have a whole nother fun segment going on. So
Okay. That's up to you guys. You guys have any
no,
last
you
questions,
guys
or-
were. It was you guys.
No, great story. I love everyone. Joy,
This
Joy, you
is
said you're
Jim's
in
kind of
training.
thing.
What are you doing?
Oh, I just actually training for CVS pharmacy, doing pharmacy support.
Oh, very cool.
Hey,
Very cool.
Yeah,
Very
so
cool.
it's gonna be Mark working at home.
That's
so.
it. It's nice. It is.
And
We'll
see-
call each other. Okay. We'll
And
Yeah,
just
see,
go ahead.
when I retire, Joy has insurance.
That's
Yeah,
right.
I-
See?
There you are. What a plan. This guy.
when I retire, my wife's gonna have 3 jobs.
yeah. Doesn't she have 3 jobs already?
Yeah, I hope she might need a 4th. Okay, she might need a 4th. Just
You're,
you know,
you're already
let her know.
retired.
Yeah,
Mark. What do you
I-
think?
All right, though. One job babysitting you was
We're
hard enough for
coming
Howard.
back, and I'm ripping you. This is going to be coming from your friends. So take this break, and
All right,
I'm
we're
going to
gonna
get
take a
some
break.
dig-ins,
We'll be
man.
back.
I am.
All right, welcome back to our world with Buzz and Jim. Our guest.
I got cut out.
Yeah, you even lost. See? With Buzz, Jim, and Joy. That's it. He sold you out that
Oh,
quick.
Kayla's here, so hey, Buzz, we got a guest.
Groupie, you're on the edge. I don't know.
Buzz, we got a guest here. Mark wants to do something here.
So we had to make fun of his age. Joy knows this. I make fun of his age all the time with Joy.
All the time.
She takes fun with it. So I reached out to some of your friends, softball friends, and we came up with what's
boy.
going to happen first, okay, is what's going to happen first, okay? Your kid will grow up and start remembering memories, or Buzz will start forgetting his. And you know, so
True.
baby learns his shape, or Buzz gets frustrated learning how the new TV remote works. Yes. These are from your friends, okay? These almost all these we took these, okay? This is just mean. I'm gonna tell you this is planning your baby's first birthday or planning Buzz's cremation service. Oh. That's That's funny. Come on, that's pretty funny. Okay.
That's something that Mark would say.
Yeah, yeah. We know that came from Mark.
Yeah.
That's right.
Baby gets their first teeth or Buzz gets dentures. Oh, Jim likes that one. See, I don't know. Your new best friend and new co-host didn't like that very much.
I still
over
have
there.
all my teeth.
Yeah. Okay. Baby's first step or Buzz's first walker? I thought that was pretty good. I thought that was pretty
good. That
unique.
was a good
So,
one.
all right. Baby uses the potty for the first time or someone helps Buzz using the potty for the first time. I don't know. That was a tough one. So that is. All right. Baby goes to nursery school or Buzz goes to the nursing home? I don't know which one.
These are good. I will say these are good.
These are,
Hey, Mark, I already thought about that. That's why I have a young nursing wife, okay?
That's right.
this
takes care of both
this
of
was
us.
pretty good from one of your friends, too. Baby's first words or Buzz's first stroke?
Oh, wah, wah, wah.
That's freaking funny. That is great. Okay.
That would be
All right,
Mark.
we got two more, and then we're done. So he gets his driver's license, and Buzz loses his.
That's true.
And last but not least, will the baby be out of diapers by the time Buzz is in his?
That's a good one.
that is from your friends, and that we love you. That we're giving you.
That was
crap.
my thought.
Love you.
I'll throw it in when Joy goes to the store to get diapers. Is she getting them for Buzz or for the baby?
For the baby. Or I'll go to both.
We had to give you some crap about your age and everything else. We had to do that, and your lovely friends, got in on that. I won't give names because you have to look at every softball player.
Right? It's like,
And I might have branched out to your brother or whatever. I don't even know.
All right. Well, this was definitely a very fun show. Very fun show. Buzz, Joy, thank you so much for sharing your
Thank you,
story with
guys.
us.
Are
That
you
was
guys
awesome.
getting a sitter for the 18th? I love your kids. They're welcome. You need a sitter on November 18th.
Oh yes.
yeah.
March.
Yeah.
It's my day. Yeah.
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 Of course.
It's
of
Mark
course.
Day.
Yeah,
It
it's
is.
Mark Day.
That day should be Mark Day. You're right.
It is
I gave
Mark
it to
Day.
Holiday. I gave it to Holly Day. I gave it
What
to her.
day isn't?
Every day is Mark Day. Exactly. Apparently, every day's Buzz Day now, though.
Yes.
Buzz gets his own.
If Buzz,
But it's not Christmas. It's Buzz.
If Buzz
That's
was
it.
hosting
That's
this
what it
party,
is.
everyone would be there.
Yes, I know that. Thank you.
I'm trying to think where we're going to put the statue of Buzz over there.
I know. Make sure you get your painting on the way out. I have Picasso over there doing what he's got to do. No, but seriously, guys, we wanted you guys on. I knew you guys were great. Your family's awesome. We wanted to hear maybe not as much crap that came out of your mouth, but yeah, but okay, it did. It was
I
great.
appreciate the stories. It was a wonderful story.
Thank you.
Kayla, any last
Thank you for having
anything
us
last?
here.
No, I'm back on my phone.
Yeah, that's it.
Kayla's back
She's
on the
done.
Mark started talking.
Guys,
so
we're
I
going to
had
be on in a couple of weeks, so make sure you keep up. We got some more guests coming up. We had to bump Jim the teacher, but he's going to be on here pretty quick. We got so we're lowering it to where we're going. Kelsey, our titty bar freaking DJ, that's going to be talking stories with me. So we got.
You can stop talking and then
What?
say a sentence, right?
and then I'm going to go ahead and
I don't know if
He
you guys
runs
know-
out of breath.
And then-
Right, he is.
and then-
I'm trying to catch it.
And then Lindsay's going to be on to finish bring her on every 3 months. I don't know if she stopped or she hasn't stopped, but we're trying to follow her career.
All right.
So.
Well, got a list of upcoming guests. I do appreciate everyone that helps out with the show. And I had something in my head to talk about. Oh, Mark, talking cards.
All right.
If you want to get into some
Talking cards really quick. Just go talking cards.
no, if you want to get into in-depth conversation about the Arizona Cardinals, check out Mark's show with Coach and Mark, Talking Cards.
And if you want Buzz to be your therapist, dial 555 So
we'll be selling bronze medallions with Buzz likeness on
shirts
it.
for $19.95 with Buzz's name that says God underneath it. We'll send that out to you.
No, Sarah McLaughlin.
He is
music
Black
included.
Jesus. He's Black Jesus, everybody. He's
Oh my
Black.
God. Okay.
All right, let's wrap it up. All right, thanks a lot, everyone. Have a great
Good night, everybody.
Good night. Bye.